All right, buddy.
Hey man.
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
a,
so much fun.
it was a great show.
Very good.
It was just yeah, a lot of fun. Um yeah, and I'm just excited to see you.
Me too, man. I can't
Just
wait. A couple weeks, man.
yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah,
I'll have your battery all charged up so you can go to town. Just walk in and
excellent.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right with Mr. Montag. We're gonna get fucked up. We're gonna get
Yeah.
baked.
And here's my another collector's curse hat. Uh-oh. The Mach 5 Speed Racer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, speed.
Very cool. Yeah, speed.
I think this is going to be fun, but I made a classic blunder. There are only two of us, so
Uh,
we may have some split decisions in some rounds that don't go with one way or another. I'm like, oh yeah, usually we have three for this. Oh God damn
it,
it,
it might be
Montag.
short show, but it's all
Yeah,
right.
Montag. That's what I get for trying to arrange things when I'm high. So no. All right.
Uh,
Well, let's do this.
let's do it.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Jeff from Volcana, and you are listening to Heavy Metal Horror.
I am Montag, master of illusion. What goes up must come down, but not always.
Hey, this is ChopTop, and you're bound to be barking at the ultimate sin in this one. Rock it.
Oh man, that's great. And you are watching and listening to Heavy Metal Horror. Oh, kitties, tonight we are coming back to you with the new Slugfest. That's right. This is Slugfest number 8, Chop.
Oh,
Number
eight.
8. That's right. At least with music Slugfests. We've also done a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
horror Slugfests, which have
sure.
been very fun.
Yeah,
And I know our one of our favorite fans, Amber Dawn, said she loves the shows where we just kind of we do the just sit around and talk and bullshit, but she also likes the Slugfest. And I think even our guests really like the Slugfest when they came on. I know that
sure.
King Fowley really had a good time.
Doug Halberling.
Doug Helvering really enjoyed
Yeah,
loved the format. So I think him from Sermon. We invited him on to come to do a Slugfest. Uh, I
Justin.
Yeah, Justin Biggs. Yes,
Hmm.
totally. He's just great to have on anytime. So,
Absolutely.
um, but today, and this is another Chop Top exclusive, kids. This is Jakey Lee, and this was before Ozzy passed. We had this plan months ago, and it's we can make this as a part of our ongoing homage to Ozzy and how much this music has meant to us over the years. And but Chop wanted to do let's compare two Jakey Lee albums, and so we're doing Bark at the Moon and The Ultimate Sin. And I think this is going to be good. It's a good
I
slugfest.
I agree. This will
Yeah.
be interesting.
So I
I'm anxious to hear what you have to say about some choices. So
yeah, I wish I'd taken notes.
yeah, I didn't either. So yeah, but I've heard them multiple times. So I
Yes, shortest episode ever. That's the one that'll get us launched into the atmosphere.
we're getting a
When
sponsorship
we don't
on
listen to you talk for
that.
more than 15 minutes, we love you.
Yeah, we like. Or not to look at your faces more than 15
That's
minutes.
it. Can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys go to like an audio only format, please?
Yeah,
So,
we like that. You go back to
yeah,
Discord. That's all we want to hear. It. We don't
that's right. Just can you wear masks or like just turn off the fucking camera?
yeah.
Well,
Well,
okay. Well, as you remember, Slugfest is like a boxing match. We are going to be
yep.
comparing one track at a time. Like round one's going to be track one versus track two, and work our way track at a time down through the entire album. And then we will see who wins the Slugfest at the end. And it's going to be punctuated by these awesome sounds like this. And so you have that to look forward to as well. Ding, ding. So round one we have Bark at the Moon versus The Ultimate Sin. It's is the titular track versus the titular track. So round one, Chop Top, take it away.
I'm going to say that I really love both title tracks. I think they're very powerful in their own right. Um, for me though, Bark at the Moon, man, it's like the iconic opening riff, and my God, Jakey Lee's solo in that song is just off the fucking charts. Um, Ultimate, I'm going to say something about this in Ultimate Sin, the album overall. I'm not a fan of production of that album overall. It feels kind of like just bland, kind of like plotting, sterile almost. So I'm not a fan of that production of the album. But with notwithstanding on that, I just think Park at the Moon's a stronger title track. I think that like I said, the solo, that iconic opening riff. My God, there's guitar players that they had the Back to the Beginning tribute concert to Sabbath and Ozzy, July 5th or whatever. And Nuno Betancourt from Extreme stood in and did that song. And he did that to a T, that fucking solo. Jake, they asked him he was going to do it for it, which was surprising. He showed up there. And he said he couldn't do it no more because of arthritic things and something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, but Nuno Betancourt of Extreme pulled that fucking off note for note. And that's one of the a lot of guitar players cite that. And I just heard recently, one of the most difficult solos ever played in metal history. So, man, it's an iconic riff. The imagery from that album alone, Ozzy in that video, when he with the makeup for
That
Wolf,
kind
just
of wolf,
looking
werewolf
badass.
kind of looking guy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, dude, it's Bark at the Moon for me.
Yeah. I have to say, Ultimate Sin is not an album that I listen to frequently, but I came away really appreciating it much more. Like I'm going to bring it back into my rotation more often. I
Mm,
get,
me too.
I'm like, God, this is a really good album. Um, I mean, I had a lot of memories associated with it back in the day, like in college. It came out when I was an undergrad. And but I you're right. I agree with everything you say. Both tracks are so bombastic and have so classic riffs. I mean, you cannot pull away from the big percussive, those big floor tom hits along to match along with like that heavy, really bottom heavy riff.
Yeah, yeah,
It's where Bark at the Moon is kind of a higher end riff. The notes are a little higher on the fretboard.
right.
Ultimate Sin is a much lower, steadier kind of punching. Um, and they're both really great songs. But
Exactly.
Bark at the Moon to me feels more Ozzy. Um, it's more dangerous, I think, in a way. And it's just a
That's
really
good.
catchy riff. I love the guitar sound. There's
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit of a flange on there, through a little bit of the chorus, perhaps. Um,
sure.
but yeah, I love the solos, everything about it. The video, as cheesy as it is fantastic.
It's
Um,
fucking fun. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, and Ultimate Sin has a great album cover. So
Oh
is that the
yeah.
one where the chick in the
The
tiger stripe
spandex,
pants?
it's got Ozzy
Yeah,
as a demon, like winged
yeah,
demon.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I like how they say, now I want you, oh, this is great. Now turn around and have your butt toward the camera. Well, this
Yeah,
album's
right.
about your
It's
ass.
all right. I like that. That is
The
the ultimate
ultimate
sin.
ass. Just call the album the ultimate ass,
Ultimate
just be
ass.
just be done
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Uh
And I agree with you. Like that percussion by Randy Castillo in Ultimate Sin, his drum work and that title track is great. I mean, it's just so done. It really like brings up that riff more, and it's so thunderous, and it's
yeah.
just that tom work right there. It's like, whoa, bottom end kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, Randy Castillo's a fantastic drummer, with
yeah.
Ozzy. I mean, I still love Rudy, not Rudy Sarzo. I can see him. Who did
Tommy,
the Tommy Aldridge?
Tommy Aldridge.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is still hitting
It's
drums
still,
heavy. He's like 80 years old and still beating the shit out of drums.
yeah,
Um, Still is, just a powerhouse, a wonderful drummer. I'd love to have him on a show.
absolutely.
Tommy, if you're if you're watching, yeah, maybe I'll reach out to
Yeah.
him. Yeah, Tommy, you don't know me, but you want to give me an hour of your life?
You'll know me soon. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. You're gonna love us. Um, so okay, well, round one went to Bark at the Moon. Round two, we have You're No Different versus Secret Loser. So round two, All right, Chop Top. You're No Different versus Secret Loser.
Well, let me start this off. I like the melodic guitar work with Secret Loser. It goes right along with the lyrical work and the melody and everything else. I enjoy that. You're No Different. What's kind of odd for me in this is that it's almost like you put a semi a ballad or a ballad at track two.
Right.
And I thought it was like kind of too soon to
Yeah,
do
save
that.
that
That's
for the
odd.
last track or something, or
Something
the
else
end
or
of a
middle of the
side, maybe.
road or something.
Yeah, right.
So that was odd. But
Album sides, kids. See, back in my day, albums had limited sides.
back
You
in
get 4
'83,
tracks on one
uh,
side, maybe 5.
yeah, we're not talking about EPs
CDs.
either now.
What's with those
We're talking about
CDs?
EDs now, not CDs. But
Prunes.
and, but I had you know, but I mean something about You're No Different. Just the melody, the mood, the setting. Even though I'm not a fan of it being second in the track listing, um, and I do like the guitar work in Secret Loser. I got to go with You're No Different. I something about it's captivating. It kind of hypnotizes me, honestly, when I listen
Huh.
to it, even to
What?
this day. There's something about a quality to it that I can't explain, but I really, really enjoy that song. I just don't enjoy the track listing where it's put in. And yeah, but You're No Different. It's gonna go for me.
Okay. Um, yeah, I agree. It's an odd second track for
Yeah.
sure. It like, should be buried, at the end of side 1 or end of side 2 or something like that. Um, you know, especially but I I uh I really like Secret Loser because I like the lyrics. I like the concept of being a loser. I like songs that are about being a losers because we both have kind of
Yeah.
felt most like
Losers
that.
Club.
Yeah, most of our
Like
lives
us,
to some degree.
come
Like,
on, look
yeah,
at us.
it's
I mean,
easy.
what do we got? Yeah.
It's,
It
I
is big.
know. Yeah, don't look at us. We're
Yeah,
hideous.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ignore that last comment, folks.
No, embrace it. You're gonna love
Oh,
me.
oh, oh.
Oh, I'd stink you so hard. Oh,
Unfuck me so hard.
yes,
Ah,
yes. Stink bowl. It's stink bowl time again.
yes.
Um, but
Sing
I just
time
I just like it,
again.
and I really like the riff. I think the riff is awesome,
It
and
is
it
great.
it feels it's a little more of a classic riff than You're No Different. I just don't really care for that song on the
Okay.
album. But so now, because we don't have a
Yeah.
third person Montag, that's a draw. So
Yeah.
round 2 is a draw. That's okay. Hey, that's how it works. That's how it works. Um, so now we have round 3, which is Now You See It, Now You Don't versus Never Know Why. So round 3. All right, Chop.
I'll tell you right now, it's Now You See It, Now You Don't. That riff is a fucking monster. It's a blast to play on guitar. Um, Never Know Why is it's just one of the weaker tracks elements, and I think it's very repetitive. And especially the chorus. Never know why we rock, rock,
Yeah.
rock.
It's
It's
like
like,
an anthem.
yeah,
It's
but it's like
anthemic, but it's very
but
limited, right?
it's yeah, it's very like dry. It's very like there's no life to it. As opposed to my God, that riff. Now you see it, now you don't,
Yeah.
and just the chorus, and of course Jake's blazing solo, and I mean, so it's Now You See It, Now You Don't for me.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I like Never Know Why, but it is very much like standard fare.
Well, this is
Like,
Ozzy's hair metal album. That's what everybody goes by. This
yes.
was his hair metal album. Which, of
Yeah,
course, he
and
had the hair, the hair sprayed hair, and
right.
he
And
looked almost
yes.
like he had his wife at that time.
Yeah, he had a big
Yeah,
like sequin gown
it was all that
you
stuff. Yeah,
know,
but
yeah, the hair was big. But yeah, so I totally get that. That's probably why I never go back to the album because it was in that era. And it feels a little safer to me, a little more commercial friendly than like his couple earlier albums, which,
I think the production reflects that as well on that album. That's a good
yeah,
point.
it could be. I mean, it's maybe slightly overproduced so much that it becomes bland. You know,
Yeah,
there's nothing risky or
very
dangerous about
dry.
it. But I like Now You See It, Now You Don't. I do. I like that riff as well. I like it's a slower paced song because it's got that
Yeah, it's
kind
like
of heavy or sluggy, like a sludgy kind of quality to it.
yeah,
But
man,
I like that
grinding
about
kind
it.
of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that to me that yeah. And Ozzy's solo music doesn't sound anything at all like Black Sabbath. That's the thing. Like if you I know people who like
Right.
Ozzy but don't like Sabbath, and I don't know if there's any Sabbath people who don't like Ozzy solo stuff, but it's certainly a different animal. It really
Yeah,
is. And yeah. But
we were
track
blessed to have both best of both worlds in
yes.
that one.
And
So,
I'm so glad we got a chance to see him,
yes,
a couple times. That was great. It was great.
absolutely.
Um, but it did remind me, like listening to like No You're No Different reminded me like when we first saw him on the Retirement Sucks tour. I think he opened with Bark at the Moon. And then
I think so.
the track two or
Goodbye to romance.
yeah, it's like
Like
we're
the
gonna
second,
slow things down. I'm like, Jesus
it's
Christ, you just got started.
second song.
Like, oh, fucking
It's
put
like
me to
hour and
sleep.
15 minute show. And like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was just really criminally short show. That's the one thing
Yeah,
I hold against Ozzy. Like, dude,
I'm
man, we're
at it.
paid good money. Give us a fucking show. Give us
Right on,
90
man.
minutes.
Paid fifty
90, give us,
dollars for your fucking shirt, which
yeah,
I
you got
fucking
enough
still have. It's
material. You can do
beautiful
two
and has
hours. All
lasted
right.
a long
It's
time, decades.
You've
So
been waiting the whole day to play to us. You've traveled. This is
we're
the
gonna slow
moment.
it down. Goodbye to
Make your
romance.
nut for us. Um,
Exactly. We love you,
yeah.
Oz. Anyways, rest in peace,
Yeah.
brother.
But yeah, so that was a good show.
Yes.
Okay, track 4, Rock and Roll Rebel versus Thank God for the Bomb. So
This is a difficult one.
track 4, what were you saying now? This is a difficult one?
It's a difficult one because
Yes.
I really like the guitar riffs in both songs.
Yes, this was I think for me was
Uh,
probably one of the one of the most difficult decisions I had to make because I love both tracks.
yeah.
And like thank God for the bomb is you're go ahead. You're starting. Sorry.
No, it's
Jumping
all
right
right.
in.
I think no, no. I think thank God for Bomb just said, "Oh my God, iconic riff." It's just so fucking cool and like I don't know. There's a
It's
swing to it,
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
and then he goes,
there's an attitude to it. And then the fact that
"Yeah,
what he's writing about. Like
yeah,
thank God for the bomb. It's like so over the top. It's almost
right."
like comical,
And then of course,
It's
thank
extreme.
God, but Nuka, and then it goes back to that riff. You're like,
I know
"What the
it's
fuck?"
like a little tongue in cheek in a way.
Yeah.
But no, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
And it's rock and roll rebel. And then you look at the
Yeah,
lyricism
talk
of
about
what he's
right,
talking about. He's called a Satanist. You
right,
have no fucking idea. This is not what I'm not that. I'm
right,
just a rock and roll rebel.
right. Yeah,
But that
that's that
riff,
was well.
dude.
This album came out in the Satanic Panic of the
Um,
'80s.
right?
You know, the roots of what we see now as that Project 25 and that bullshit were started in the '70s and the
Yep.
'80s with Dominionism, and that's where they at. That was those guys. Those little fuckers were there, and
Yep.
now they're wormed their way in like fucking Hydra into the government.
Yes,
So
sir.
fuck you, you fucking Christian nationalist cunts. Fuck you. Um, so come and get me. What are you gonna do? Pray for me?
Yeah.
You know? Uh,
Take anything away from me anymore than I've
right.
taken away from myself?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Yeah. Don't worry. You want to come my
So,
way?
but
Yes.
no, buddy,
So,
this was really difficult.
yes,
Just
I agree.
because of the guitar work by Jake on it. And I
Yeah.
love the subject matter, more tongue in cheek humor on Thank God for the Bomb,
Hmm.
and then the more serious like Ozzy addressing like the social things. So
Yeah.
uh, no, I'm gonna give it a little love here. I'm gonna give Ultimate Sin a little love. I'm gonna go Thank God for the Bomb. I just
Okay.
love that riff is really unique. Um, it's a fun song. Kind of almost brings a smirk to your face when you hear that chorus.
Yeah.
Or just I don't know. I gotta go for Thank God for the Bomb. This
Yeah.
is
I get it.
give it a little love.
No, that's fine. I totally agree. This one was the hardest track for me. And it came down to what song do I feel like more epitomizes what I like about Ozzy or what is the Ozziness factor? Like what sounds more like what I would think the Prince of Darkness should be writing about, or along those
Good point
lines.
there.
And
Yeah.
both are great because I love Thank God for the Bomb. It is quite silly and over the top, and that's what I love about it. It's like so ridiculous. It's like watching, it's like black satire. It's like watching Doctor Strangelove. You know, it is like wicked
Oh yeah,
black
is that
satire.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, that's great. But Rock and Roll Rebel to me, and especially the line like you mentioned, they say I worship the devil. They should
Yeah.
be stupid or blind or whatever. I just like I
Mhm.
like what he's writing about. And he's defending himself against these idiots who thought just because someone is like saying something or putting on a show is
Yeah.
performing doesn't mean that
I
this is
bit
who they
on the
are in real
animal.
life.
I bit off a bat's head that I didn't think was real, but it was real.
Yeah, because he was fucking
It,
stoned to death. Yes.
it was fucking
Yeah.
high as fuck and
Yeah.
shit.
So,
Yeah,
but
nothing wrong with that.
no,
But
so so now we're 4 tracks in and we have 2 draws, and we have 2 on the side of Bark at the Moon.
interesting.
Yes. See, this is why having a third person is really helpful for Slugfest. Come on, Montag.
Is it?
No, it's
This
good.
is Montag. Are you available to join us in this?
Yeah. Um, all right. No, track number 5, we have Center of Eternity versus Never. So track 5. All right, Chop, take it away.
It's another hard one for me because I really like. I've grown to like, I should say, Center of Eternity more over the years.
Hmm.
At first, I wasn't too much of a fan. I was like, Center,
Mm,
Center. He's like, it's kind of weak. I thought the chorus area, man, that riff for Never, man, I don't know, man. That's fuck Jakey Lee. Fuck me. Yeah, he's such a brilliant guitar player. But that really, I don't know, the chorus probably with that. I think it's stronger of the songs. So
Never.
I gotta give the number. Yeah.
Okay. Um, this one was a little easier for me than it was for you. Center of Eternity was one of those tracks. Like when I first made the had access to this album because I was making copies of it, for like we talked about in the last show.
Uh,
Uh, I took off some of the tracks I really liked, and I had enough to squeeze a few in. And it was like Bark at the Moon, Center of Eternity. There's like a couple tracks. It was like my first dose into Ozzy, so I wasn't really quite there yet. I mean, I was just still recovering from trying to be forced to listen to like Christian music,
all right.
Christian rock. Uh, so, but I didn't really know Ozzy enough. Didn't have a depth of the catalog. I'd never really only listened to like probably
It's
Black's.
interesting you say that. I hate to, you know, intrude Montag, but I was first introduced. It was like sixth grade when that album came out. I think for me,
Okay.
and that might have been my first introduction to Ozzy. And like, oh, you haven't heard Ozzy before? Then went back and I heard Blizzard of Oz for the first time. Somebody had
Oh,
it
okay.
playing on like a bus trip home or
Yeah.
something from school. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And I
Right.
was hooked. And that's how I got involved in that's so just bring up that memory there. What I can remember was very memorable because I think that was my first introduction was Bark at the Moon. And I was like,
Okay.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
83. And then I heard that. I was like, and I go, oh, you haven't heard Blizzard of Oz? Yeah. Join us on a bus ride home. We play some Blizzard of Oz. They played that cassette, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And that kind of
Nice.
hooked me. So,
Yeah.
so go ahead, bud. I'm sorry I didn't mean to interrupt you. But
It's all right. Um,
uh,
my first Ozzy exposure was in 5th grade. In the wintertime, we had to, stay in when it was cold outside. We had the option,
sure.
and we would listen to music, and people would kids to bring their albums in, and someone brought in Black Sabbath Paranoid, and that's my first experience with Black Sabbath was in fifth
Oh,
grade,
shit.
and I didn't know
Nice.
what the fuck to make out of it. Like War Pigs, it like what the fuck is this? And that album cover, it was like all like distorted, like you see multiple images, and
Right.
it looks all goofy and like what the fuck is this, man? Like like with the tights and the sword, and like Jesus.
I know.
And so it just like
It's ridiculous.
yeah, that was just I was more the Kiss guy. That's where we listen to Kiss as well. So that was more my speed. But no, I totally get that. It's good. So um so track 5. For me, I like both, but Center of Eternity just has that. It almost has a more it's like almost like you could hear Judas Priest using that riff and Rob Halford singing that.
Okay.
It's almost, it feels to
Yeah,
me like Judas Priest could have done that song, and that would be just as good. Because it would
that's a
be
good
bring
analogy. I
yeah,
didn't think about that.
because it
Very
does
good.
sound Judas Priesty. That real heavy driving riff,
Right.
like Free Will Burning and that era.
Sure.
So yeah, I wonder if there was some
Good
influence.
choice.
I don't know, but
Okay.
I just have always loved Center of Eternity, and
I mean, I love both tracks.
yeah, no, I
But
get it.
yeah,
So, but
man,
I give it to that one. So we have track 5 as a draw as well.
fuck.
And this is why we have a third person to
We're
break
never
the
going to come to a conclusion of stuff, kids.
break the tie. The whole Slugfest, it's a draw. It's like an Oprah moment. We love you all. Okay. Well, track 6, we have So Tired versus Lightning Strikes. So track 6, okay, Chop. Track 6, So Tired, Lightning Strikes.
No, this ain't fucking hard for me. As a sore thumbs episode, I said it's like went off on a tirade about fucking So Tired. It's one of the worst fucking Ozzy songs ever in fucking history, and I
Yeah.
still stand by it. Damn it! So
Yeah.
it's lightning strikes for me all the way. That's all I gotta say.
It
The
wouldn't have mattered
fucking
what
riff.
was on there.
I don't give a fuck what you put against So Tired. Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So yeah,
It's not a good
I
song.
it's not a good
It's
song.
not, no, and it's like a worse Ozzy song.
I, I'm
Like,
thinking,
what are
you
you
compare.
trying to be
I know you're
Jethro
not a
Tull? What are you doing, Ozzy?
well, but I think you compare it to. You're not a big fan of ballads, anyways. But if you compare it to
Testament has done
even
good ballads, but I
right,
generally don't
okay,
like ballads.
Overkill's done some good ballads.
Hmm.
All right, yeah. But if you compare it to Ozzy, like "Goodbye to Romance" to this,
Yeah.
I'm
Goodbye to
taking "Goodbye to
Romance is a
Romance,"
much better song.
and it's constructed better. The solo's
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
It's yeah.
Right.
This is just like, and they did a video for it. It's like,
Oh,
oh my
really? Oh,
god,
wow. I
yeah.
didn't know
Oh,
that.
you got it. You want to have some comedy? Yeah. God
I
bless
haven't
you,
seen
Oz,
I
but
haven't
that
seen a
fucking
video in a
song
long
sucked.
time.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
I'm gonna go download the
you
Duran
have to watch
Duran
it.
Girls
Yeah.
on Film, the
Oh,
full
yeah.
length,
That's
unedited
that's worth
version.
that's a worth yeah that's worth the watch.
That's a
But no,
masterpiece.
Lightning Strikes. I mean, that was I guess you want to say a hit single off that album as well. They had a video for that as well. I like the riff. Chorus is kind of weak, but compared to fucking So Tired in the totality,
Yeah.
fucking hey man,
Yeah.
put anything against it. Trust me.
This round goes to Ultimate Sin, because I too, Lightning Strikes for me is the much better song. I like the song anyway.
Yeah,
But it does still smack of the turning into the big hair era of Ozzy.
it resonates definitely in the hair metal
Yeah,
era. And
it does.
this is hair out.
And
This is his hair metal
it
album.
is, and it's
That's what it is.
transformation. And as everybody was going most everybody in the metals community, a lot
Yeah,
of people were going in that
trying to
direction
decide
anyway.
they're saying, what do we got to do? We got to update our
Right. I mean,
style. We got to do
Judas
something else.
Priest also did it
They
as
did it with
well. So
Turbo.
right.
Yeah,
So, I'm not going to fault anybody for trying to like change the sound or do something like, hey, sometimes it's an experiment. There's some really good stuff on this album. There's some stuff that doesn't work, but we can say that about both albums. So
absolutely.
like what we're
Agreed.
doing right here. So yeah, for me, Lightning Strikes, it's just a better song. And again, the Castillo's percussion, you can hear a lot more of those percussive tom hits that I really like.
Agreed.
I like him as a drummer. I just
I do
really
too.
like him
He's a
as
powerful drummer.
yeah,
He was a powerful drummer.
yeah,
Yeah,
really good. And the drums were mixed well so that you can hear them. So I just think he's a great drummer. I'd
I
love to
mean,
have him.
he had a hell of a string there. You're talking Ultimate Sin through the No More Tears album tour. I
Yeah.
mean, he's fucking hell of a drummer.
What's he
There's
doing
some drum
now?
work on. He passed away
Oh, I didn't know.
during it. Yeah, after No More Tears tour, I think he had lung cancer or something. And
Oh my God.
yeah,
Well,
I
sorry,
think he
that's
did. Well,
terrible.
after that, I think he did that one Motley Crue album, New Tattoo or something. It was on
Okay.
an independent label. He did the drum work studio for that, and I think that's when it really took its toll on his. Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, but
Well,
he was. I mean, the legacy he created in that time. I
yeah,
mean, those Ozzy albums. I mean, he's a powerful
yeah,
fucking drummer.
yeah. I'd have loved to play drums for Ozzy. back in the day. I think because there's some good stuff, but it's not like super hard. Like I'm not playing like Slayer riffs. I'm not doing Dave Lombardo kind of crazy stuff. I'm not doing Neil Peart technicality stuff. It's more
Sure.
feel.
Unless you're
Is
going that drum intro for Over the Mountain, which is like
yeah, which I can do.
those
So
triplets.
those
Oh,
triplets are awesome. So yeah, um, it may be not. I don't have it with the hi-hat going. I do.
oh, sure.
But it's
Oh
I can
man,
do it.
that
I
that
know.
that's iconic. We could go on about
Yeah,
the
yeah. So
Tommy Aldridge's work, anyways. I mean, Jesus Christ.
yes.
Well,
Um,
it wasn't even Tommy Aldridge. Lee Kerslake, I believe, was the
yes,
drummer.
he did the drums.
The originals. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fantastic lick. Oh.
Oh my God.
So track 6 goes to the Ultimate Sin. All right, so it's 2-1. Still. So no, that's good. So now track 7, we have Slow Down versus Killer of Giants. So track 7. All right, Chop. What do you think?
Slow down. I was it's too. I don't know. It's kind of goofy to me. Didn't kind of even fit on the album. I mean, God, it's a lot better and so tired. Anyway, anybody fucking think can say it better than that. But it was, I don't know, too kind of like poppy, kind of commercial for me.
Uh-huh.
Killer of Giants, I thought was really introspective guitar work from Jakey Lee. I thought the lyrics were really intriguing. Um, and I really like when the chorus breaks down. Killer of
Yes, the
Giants.
chorus is awesome. I love that chorus.
And I was just like, wow. And it
Yeah.
all rang together for me. So as far as a fullness and a better song, better lyrical content, I'm going to get the Killer of Giants.
All right. Yeah, I agree 100%. Everything what you said there. Because I also picked Killer of Giants. I love I love the song. All the parts of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like the chorus especially. It's really memorable. It's one that you can kind of sing along with it,
Right. It's ear candy. It catches you right
without it
there.
being an anthem, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the slower, dirgier feel to it. It I just
And I think it's introspective guitar work. It's quieter guitar work of
mhm,
Jake throughout the verses and stuff. And then
yeah.
with Ozzy, even his singing, his
Yeah.
style, it goes right with that. So I really enjoy that part of that.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of his I like the quiet moment here. And it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like it's a
No.
gimmick. It's not like we have to have the ballad.
Yeah, you don't have the shitty ballad like
Yeah. So
yeah,
it just
Bark of the
it
Moon.
felt a little,
Eh,
yes, it's just a better song, hands down.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got
Good.
2 tracks left. Track number 8 is Waiting for Darkness and Full Like You. So track 8,
Fuck, this is a hard one.
yeah.
Sorry. Oh my God. Because
Yeah,
I really,
this was the
well,
second
no,
hardest decision for me on the album or the
Neil,
Slugfest.
fucking guitar work on Fool Like You.
Yeah.
Uh, oh my God. Waiting for Darkness uh, might be one of Ozzy's most underrated epics. I think it's an epic track in scope. The mood, the melody, the chorus, the feeling, the lyrics, everything. I think it's epic in its scope. It encompasses more than what Fool Like You does. And where I'm going at Fool Like You, I'm looking just at riffing and the
Right.
guitar work of
Full Like
Jake.
You is very straightforward. Full Like You, yeah, and it's good.
It's
It's a
powerful
good.
song, good
It
song.
is right. This
But
was a hard decision for me.
man, Waiting for Darkness, dude.
Hmm.
That's any day, any given day. That's epic in scope. I can't say enough about
Yeah.
it. But,
Well,
but
I'm glad that you said all those things because I didn't take notes and don't remember what I had to say about it. So I just know that I like Waiting for Darkness because of those things. I mean, it is like you said, epic. And it's like one of those journey songs. You go in and it's going to take you places, and it has a lot more of an um,
yes,
emotion to it, and it pulls you in. I think a little bit more earnestly. It feels less commercial than uh, Fool Like You. Again, it's the riff is a little
that's a good point.
simplified, and it may be because it was trying to be more radio friendly. They were like trying to find more like singles because like Ultimate Sin was the big single, and it was being played like on
Well, Montag,
pop radio.
I think I think what it had to do with that whole album overall was production. You listen back to production of that, it's just like it's too dry. It's like we're sterile. We're going along with the hair metal kind of thing. We're doing, at the same time, Jake's putting up some brilliant fucking riffs, but they go unnoticed, I think, because of the production. I think the production was poor on that.
Yeah,
And that's my opinion.
I
But
agree.
I look at Bark, and I'm just like, holy fuck, that's how I got introduced
Yeah,
really to Ozzy in the first place. And we
right.
don't go backwards. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No, that's the one thing I don't understand when bands, when they are going into a studio, how you cannot, like what prevents you from getting a really great recording? And I know the 80s, especially like Blizzard of Oz, it sounds so tinny. Like, do they
Yeah,
just not have the right microphones? I mean, you figured, okay, you're coming off of Black Sabbath, you should have money to go to a really great studio.
fucking engineering
Why did
behind
it
it, something.
sound, why did it sound so tinny? Like, what was it about it? Like, so I often ask those kinds of questions. Um, I generally don't like remastered sounds because it ends up just being too bassy, and it
Okay.
ruins the way I've heard it 1,000 times. I'm like, that's not the song. I
Yeah,
hear
once
bass.
you're trained, and you
Yeah,
love what you love,
right,
that's what you're
right.
trained
That's why
to.
I don't want to hear anything remastered. Just
Mm.
I want to hear it the way I've heard it. But I understand it. But for this track 8 for me, Waiting for Darkness is just such a good song. This it be I'm full like you. I like it, but Waiting for Darkness has more depth and it's a much more interesting, more a lot more to it musically.
Introspective, and yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
yeah
I like it.
that riff right along with like the key lines, right? And Jake's doing that, like
Mhm.
it's like
Yeah,
holy shit, that's complex shit, man.
yes, it
That's
is. I agree.
crazy.
Well, track 9 is going to be kind of a winner by default here because the only album that have a track 9 is The Ultimate Sin. So it's like Nothing versus Shot in the Dark, which is the ender of The Ultimate Sin. So a Shot in the Dark, I think, was the first. This was the I think this was the first video single to come out, right? From
Yeah,
this, or was this?
yep,
Yes. And
first one.
it's the video is really goofy. You got the woman from the cover. She's in the video with her eyes glowing or whatever,
Yeah, at
you
the
could
end.
smell the Aquanet. But he's wearing like the big sequin gown and it becomes
Yeah.
glam. It's like when Kiss did
Sky
that.
in the day. He's got the
Yeah,
fucking. He
when
goes down
Kiss,
the throne. I think he came down to the throne
yeah,
in the
yes.
video. Yeah, in the
You know,
gown.
it's just over the top. And then he like does his like
Right.
he does his like sorcerer or emperor move and like shoots lightning out of his fingers. And it's just like
Oh yeah.
um
Oh, it's so much fun.
but it's got to win by default because there's unlike in previous slugfests we would take one out, but I didn't prepare much for this. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
because we've heard them multiple
Right. I
times.
mean, I did this. I honestly went back and listened to them again, which is why I came back to like
I
really
listen to Ultimate Sin
appreciating Ultimate
again.
Sin.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, because
You
listening to
know,
it on
it,
its own is one thing, but like listening to track, that's what I really find most interesting about this concept because some tracks I really like on their own, but depending on where they fall in the level, there might be a much better track, to fight
right.
against that. So, but
But
uh,
I mean, yeah, you give me try. There's no other choice. It's Shot in the Dark. I mean, it's a catchy song. It's a
yeah,
great chord. It's one of Ozzy's iconic solo
right.
songs.
It's a gateway.
So
It's a gateway song for people who don't like Ozzy. That's what was commercial friendly. That's what those things in the videos like. It drew people in who may not have would like listen to something much heavier.
yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Wow.
that's
Well, you want to hear a final winner? So here's a final bell. We have a draw. A draw. Here's my surprise face. We have
okay.
three rounds for To Bark at the Moon, 3 rounds to Ultimate Sin, and 3 draws. Oh,
Well, I think
Montag.
this is the first, kids. This is the
That's right.
first for
And it's
Slugfest.
probably it's
But you know what?
probably fitting because both
I think
albums are great and Jakey Lee's a
yeah,
great guitarist.
exactly.
I don't feel too bad for not having a third person join
I
us
don't
to
either.
break the tie.
I think Jake E. Lee is one
Oh,
of the most
fuck.
underrated guitar players in fucking history.
I totally
Period.
forgot. I think the Midnight Gadfly was supposed to join us. Fuck, did I forget to send him a link? I might have. Oh shit. Yeah, that's who I invited. I did invite the Midnight Gadfly from Unseen Radio to join us because he loves both of
But,
these albums.
uh,
Oh,
well,
well,
you have to get his road. Hey, we'll do in later feature. We'll tune you kids into what Midnight Gadflies what it was. But I think,
yes, that'd be awesome.
sorry, Midnight. But
Yeah,
I, no, I mean, Jakey Lee is I thought always such an underrated fucking guitar player.
yeah.
Everybody was about, I mean, rightfully so, about Randy Rhoads. Rightfully so. About Zach Wild and his stuff. And Zach is still a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah.
But man, it kind of it's unspoken during that era with those two albums. You're just like, he is like, and then he did his albums with Badlands, which are fucking phenomenal. I highly recommend anybody. Eric Singer on drums and stuff. I mean, dude, I don't know. I think he's always went under the radar and he was never appreciated solely what he should have been. But the sad thing about this, I read that
About the pay, about
after,
why he left, or why he
well,
was
no,
fired.
after the Back to Beginning concert, Ozzy, so the last words he got to him, he texted Jake and said, next time, hey Jakey, thank you for being there. And he goes, next time I'm paraphrasing, next time I'm in LA or something, I'd like to catch up with you. And then he goes, and that's the last he heard of him. So he didn't have a chance to. And I thought, fuck, it'd been nice to see them just reunite, just to have a conversation or a
Yeah,
dinner or something,
sure.
And unfortunately it never happened. So,
No,
but yeah, yes, sir.
look at that. Yeah.
But yeah, yeah,
Um,
Jakey Lee's stuff, he's underrated, man. He does not get the love. And even his oh shit. I have one of their albums. His other band besides Badlands. But there's a lot of controversy with Badlands because of Ray Gillen and some activities he did outside the band. So Atlantic doesn't press those releases anymore. It's very hard to find.
well,
Um,
good thing there's places out there you can find things.
right, but it's just a phenomenal. It was a phenomenal band, and he was phenomenal in those two albums. And yeah,
Hmm.
Red Dragon Cartel. That was the album I was thinking of with Jakey Lee. There's some fucking amazing guitar work on that as well. So, but yeah, I'm a big fan of Jake and
Yeah,
a fan of both albums. And maybe it's rightfully it ends in a draw with both these because
I have no problem with
I
that.
mean,
Really.
I have no problem with it. I'd be more adamant against one or the other, but and this one I don't feel like no. There's some brilliant work on both. So
All right. Well, I think we have a first, and next time we'll have a third person.
next
Um,
time Montag will remind the guests to come in.
yeah, I
That
sent the link to you.
that
I
is
forgot to send it.
after the six. We may not remember much of anything.
That's right. Yes, that's the
Yes,
goal.
that's right.
That's right. Well, hey, you can find Heavy Metal Horror on unsaneradio.com. Listen to full episodes or download to your device. You can find us on Facebook, Heavy Metal Horror Podcast. On Instagram, look for Montag Lewis, one word. Our YouTube page, Heavy Metal Horror Podcast. If you're watching, that's where you're at. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you know someone who'd like our show, tell them about us. This has been Montag, Master of Illusion. And you've been watching and listening to Heavy
Metal.
Metal Horror.
This is Doug Helvering, and you have been listening to Heavy Metal Horror, the best podcast that you've never heard before.